East Valley Shelter just called me, and they say they have a 5-year-old Yorkie mix that was surrendered by his previous family. When a dog gets surrendered by their family, it must be one of the most crushing feelings they can go through. And what makes things more traumatic is the fact that this boy, he's 5 years old, and that's equivalent to someone who's in their 30s or even 40s. So he's had a long life with a family, and just like that, everything changed in a flash. So I'm gonna go down there and rescue him and see if I can make a difference in his life.
In his cage at the shelter, even Cosmo seems to know that this is not where he is meant to be.
Is that you? Yeah, it is you. I recognize you from the picture. What are you doing in there? I heard your family dumped you off in here. Well, guess what? Your time has run out in here, because I'm getting you out of here. Here, try it on.
Brandon brings Cosmo to Lucky Dog Ranch, where he gives him his red training collar.
Perfect fit. Come on, let's go meet the pack.
And then introduces him to his new housemates.
Hold on, back off, everybody. Back off, back off, back off.
All of whom are very eager to welcome Cosmo.
All right, make him feel welcome. A warm welcome.
I know, it's exciting. I'm excited too.
Go on, make friends. All right. That didn't take long. Welcome to the Lucky Dog Ranch.
In Rancho Cucamonga, California, there's another family that might be just as happy to meet the Yorkie mix.
My name is Zachary, and I am a school teacher for a continuation high school in San Dimas. I have 2 lovely children and a wonderful wife.
Gigi is 13 and Tanner is 10.
I grew up with dogs, and my wife and I had several dogs prior to having children. So we're both dog lovers, and we've been sort of waiting for the right opportunity to get a dog in our lives.
Kids are busy with school and sports. We do basketball and soccer, baseball too.
We're gonna definitely try to include our dog in as many activities as we can, like camping and things like that.
I know that we really want a dog, so we really want to put in the effort to make sure that it feels at home and is a member of our family.
I think the main point is to just be a family to the dog, to make it feel home.
Come on.
At Cosmo's current temporary home at the ranch, Brandon gets to work assessing what the little guy can do and what behaviors he might need to learn.
Today I'll be doing Cosmo's assessment of his knowledge of the 7 common commands, which are sit, stay, down, come, off, heel, and no. So I hop him up to the training platform and I ask him to sit.
Can you sit? Oh my gosh, look at that. You're kind of apprehensive, aren't you?
He gives me a nice, slow sit, so we're off to a nice, slow start. And from there, I ask him to go down.
Do you know what down? Yeah, kinda? Not really, huh?
And he had not a clue what I was talking about.
Can you stay? Can you stay?
So I asked him to stay, and he gives me a big, confused look, and he walks right to me.
How about a no? How about a no?
The no command he had absolutely no respect for at all.
You know a no?
No? Yeah. So we have a lot of work to do there. The one thing I did notice about him when I was assessing him is he's very jumpy. He seems to be very apprehensive. So I'm gonna keep an eye on it. And if I see it getting worse, I'm gonna have to do some testing here.
However, Brandon is remaining positive and focusing on Cosmo's potential future.
Today I'll be doing a home visit of the Gross family to see if they're a good match for Cosmo.
Oh, hi, Brandon.
how are ya?
Hi, come on in.
What are you guys doing?
Good, good.
What do you all do as a family on the weekends?
Usually the weekends are hectic, running the kids back and forth with their sports. We play basketball, baseball, soccer. We like to be out and about and doing things outside. We like to camp. We have tents that we go camping in.
So we'd love to have a dog that can go with us.
Let me stop you right there. Have you ever taken a dog camping?
No.
I have not.
It sounds so simple, but camping offers a lot of elements that a dog is not used to. You've got tons of food, a lot of it sitting on the ground. You have wide open space, you have wildlife. And last, and certainly not least, there's fire. If a dog has never been exposed to fire and they get near it and make the wrong move, it can be traumatic. So after hearing this, I have a lot of work to do on Cosmo. But
about you two? What kind of dog do you want?
A small kind of lap dog, but also that's like playful.
What kind of stuff do you want to do with them?
Just play around every day, play with the ball.
Active dog. Yeah.
I really think that it's important for kids to have pets to connect with. We've tried to do with the fish and with turtles, but it was never quite the same as what we really wanted. We needed that emotional attachment that only another member of your family, like a dog, could really provide.
Yeah. Before I left, Zach went ahead and showed me the backyard just to make sure everything was secure and safe for Cosmo.
So?
Looking around, it was obvious to me that this space, with mulch on the ground instead of turf and all the overgrowth, was not exactly dog-friendly. I was gonna have to reach out to a landscape specialist who could get that yard in shape.
Sounds great, Brandon.
Good talking to you.
You too.
Back at the ranch, Brandon's bigger concern is that Cosmo seems to be both hand-shy and foot-wary.
From the day Cosmo got here, he's always on guard. It appears as if something happened in the past. So right now, I'll be doing an abuse test on Cosmo. The way I do an abuse test, it's very simple. All I do is I mimic somebody who is going to hit a dog. If a dog was never physically abused, they really don't react with more than a light squint. Okay, all right, come here. I get it. Come here. If Cosmo was never hit, he wouldn't react that way. I had to know. Now I know. This right here, it tells me everything about his past. And it'll definitely change the way I'll be training him. That's enough for the day. Come on. I have to teach him that the world's not out to get him. And the way I gotta do that is condition him around a lot of people. So today I'll be working him in a senior living home with everyone who lives there. It was like a whole new world for Cosmo. And people are walking by him left and right. People in wheelchairs, people with walkers. He's seeing that no one here is a threat. He's also having people lean down and reach in to pet him. By the time we left there, Cosmo learned a powerful lesson. He still might not trust the world completely, but at least today, it was a good start.
Knowing what needs to happen at Cosmo's potential new family's house,
Chris. Hey, Brandon.
Brandon reaches out to Chris Kaiser from sponsor Turf Mud.
I got a family in Rancho Cucamonga I'm thinking about giving a dog to. Their yard could definitely use some TLC. Do me a favor, could you go out there and check it out and see what you can do?
Sure, I can get out there.
All right, cool, let me know.
I'll check it out.
Talk soon. Bye.
When Brandon called me to come out to the adopter's home, he told me that this might be a good spot for a conversion, where we can come in and actually change the planting, change the environment, that we could incorporate drought-tolerant landscaping, provide the family a place to play and a place for the dog to play, while being environmentally sensitive. Wow, you've got a beautiful mature space here.
Thank you.
Tell me about it.
Well, we've got these giant overgrown palm trees over here, and then sort of this dead, dilapidated grass that's kind of gone because it doesn't get a lot of sun because of the trees.
Well, I think what we can do is help you with that. We'll trim a lot of these trees back. They're beautiful, mature trees. I know you've got a dog coming, Southern California climate and an outdoor lifestyle. So we'll put down some turf grass. We'll find a climate-appropriate turf grass for you and your dog. By adding turf and a living landscape, we're gonna cool it down back here.
That sounds great.
Yeah.
One of the key Turf Mutt messages is the living landscape, to incorporate changes to the landscape to deal with the environmental challenges the region may face, so an appropriate one for the family and the dog. What you'll find with your dog is that they'll love the turf because it's going to stay cool, much, much cooler than any hard surface. It will absorb water. It's not going to generate mud. Will you show me the side yard?
Sure. So you can see we got a lot of nothing going on over here, a lot of overgrown stuff.
The guava and the pomegranate, we'll cut that back. That'll open up a lot of light here. We'll take out some of the dead matter and trim it back. We'll put in some drip irrigation. I think we'll have a terrific end product. I think you've got a beautiful outdoor space here. I think we can help a lot. I'll report back to Brandon that I think this is a great space, and I'm looking forward to doing some work here.
That sounds great.
All right, I'll see you again then.
Thank you so much.
Great meeting
you. You too.
Bye-bye.
The Gross's backyard makeover is underway.
We've included a lot of fruit trees. The family asked for some fruit trees. Here in Southern California, we have all kinds of options. We've got an avocado, a lime, pear, apricot, grapefruit and peach. These plants will attract different kinds of insects, different kinds of birds, so they benefit both us and nature. We're gonna make a living landscape, environmentally responsible, pet-friendly, and family-friendly. Hey, Zach.
Hi, Chris.
Good, how are you?
Hey, good. How are you?
Come out, check out your new yard.
Good. Oh,
What do you think?
my
Wow.
goodness.
It looks huge.
It's a transformation,
Wow.
and it's a living landscape. Let me show you what we've done. At the base, we've used a hybrid Bermuda turf grass. Now, this is tough stuff. This is climate appropriate. It's gonna handle the dog. It's gonna handle traffic. This will help with the heat. This will help with dust and particulate matter. And most importantly, because you have these beautiful, mature trees, so you have to hold as much of that water on site as humanly possible. But that's what this turf will do. In addition to make it a livable space, that will make this a wonderful place for a dog to live and play.
Did you cut these trees back?
They needed a
great.
haircut, especially on the palms that you can see here. It's going to improve the light, and so hopefully plants will do much better now.
I'm so impressed.
The pomegranate and the guava had overgrown this wall, and we've
Right.
cut those back. See
Yeah.
all the light now we have?
Wow.
Awesome.
It is a terrific, terrific environment for when that dog comes home. And these plantings have a natural appeal.
Everything we could have asked for and more.
Oh, terrific.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much.
Good luck
Thank
to you
you.
and Cosmo.
Yes, thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Thank you so much.
Take care.
With Cosmo's new backyard ready to go, Brandon must now prepare him for another kind of outdoor experience.
Since Cosmo's new family expressed a lot of interest in taking him on their camping trips, Cosmo will need to learn the basic fundamentals on all the elements of what a camping trip entails. So I went ahead and set up a version of a campsite in the backyard, which included a tent, lots of food, open space, and fire.
To train Cosmo to resist food low on the ground, Brandon relies on the dog's understanding of the no command, but with one key difference.
The trickiest part of this situation here is I cannot reward him for respecting the command. And the main reason why is because he will learn that if he begs, he will get a treat. Nope, nope. And this right here will teach him a bad habit. So he has to understand no means no, and that's it. He just has to understand this is a basic rule of life that he has to respect. So to go ahead and take his mind off my food, I go ahead and give him a bully stick. This is what dogs get. This side is what humans have. Next, it was time to teach him something that could potentially save his life. Every campsite has a fire, and a dog has to understand to not only stay out of the fire, but they have to stay at least a few feet away from it.
Good, you stay away from that, perfect.
I'm watching his every move, making sure he doesn't accidentally make a wrong move.
If Cosmo can't be trusted around fire, it could undermine his whole adoption.
But Cosmo stayed several feet back, which is exactly what I want him to do. I'm convinced now that he can at least hold his own when the time comes.
You know what I think it's time for?
Proving himself trustworthy, obedient, and brave, this little camper earns his green graduation collar.
I think you have earned it, my friend. Come here.
It's been a long road for Cosmo, and today is a big day for him. It's the day he gets to meet his new forever family. Zach answered the door, and I instantly told him to shush, because I wanted to make this a big surprise for his wife and his kids. So we tiptoed through the house and surprised them.
Room for one more?
Oh,
Or two more?
And they were definitely surprised.
Cosmo! Oh my goodness! Yay!
At first, I didn't really understand what was going on. I just kind of looked over and I was like, is that our dog right there?
Let's put him right here.
Oh my
Beautiful.
goodness!
Look at our dog.
Oh, hi, Cosmo.
I had to have a heart-to-heart talk with the family and explain to them about Cosmo's history. He was abused. He was hit.
I was very surprised to hear Brandon talk about Cosmo's past and a little saddened.
He's very hand-shy. He's very reactive. You're gonna notice he's jumpy around feet.
Is there anything specific we need to do?
Your only job at this point is just to give him what he needs in life. And right now, it's basically love. Just be a good family to him.
Well, we can do that.
We're happy that we were able to save him and that we'll be able to be a little more cautious of what he went through So I think we'll be able to love him the way he would like to.
Come here. I know.
Yes, he is.
Go to your
He's a
family.
cutie pie.
Yay,
Go ahead, Tanner. Got him?
Yes.
All right. Yay, Cosmo.
Take care. All right, guys.
Bye,
Thank you, Brandon. Thank you.
Cosmo was your classic case of a dog who became a product of his own environment, an environment that no dog should ever have to live in. But sometimes, when things are falling apart, they're actually falling into place. Although the scars from his past might still remain, Cosmo now has a second chance at life with his new family, ensuring many years of happiness.
From hopeless to a home. That's my mission. One dog at a time.